All right, we are going to do a little weekly love message, something different. I'm going to start adding some more love readings into the program here. This is going to be a weekly reading for Monday, January 26th through Sunday, February 1st. Like, holy crow. We are already through the first month of 2026. It is almost February. Anywho, like I said, this is a weekly love reading. If you're finding this, then there is most likely something for you in here. I have no direction as to what this message is going to be. We're just going to see, we're going to let the message unfold. But if you're here, then there is most likely something for you. Okay. So what is the message? What is the love message that whoever is finding this? This is a collective message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force everything to fit. Certain parts may fit for you and others may not. The whole reading may resonate. But don't force anything that isn't exactly for you. Okay. So let's see, what is the message needed for the collective, for whoever is finding this? Okay. What messages do we have? Okay. Bottom of the deck. We have redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. So this is a classic old keep your thoughts positive, okay? Where your, what's the saying? Tony Robbins, where your focus goes, energy flows, okay? So whatever you're feeding energy to is what's going to happen, right? So if you're feeding your energy towards fear and negative things, that's what you're creating, okay? So focus on the positive. Overthinking, playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. What did I just say? Didn't even see this card. What did I just say? So wherever you're focusing your energy is what you're feeding it, okay? So now is the time to get a hold of your thoughts. I just posted a reading. It was a daily message. Singles Saturday. I did it this past Saturday, the 24th. Very similar message came out. Go check that out if you haven't already. Very similar message about needing to take control, okay, of the thoughts. So, like I said, where your focus goes, energy flows. Whatever you're focusing on, you want to focus and feed energy to the positive, okay? So get out of your head, into your heart. Stop overthinking, redirect those thoughts, okay? Interrupt the thought when it's happening. Clear, cancel, delete. Clear, cancel, release in your mind, okay? When you catch yourself, you can say that to yourself. Clear, cancel, release. Clear, cancel, delete. And then replace that thought with something happy. Anything that makes you happy, okay? Or feel good. Okay. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this, okay? So this could be where this overthinking is coming into play. Everything in divine timing, right? So there is a relationship that is going to deepen that you have been probably clinging to, waiting for, it's taking over your mind. You have to redirect those thoughts. And at the bottom of the deck to begin, I forgot to show you, we had the twin flame card. So this person is a mirror soul. That's why this connection feels so sacred to you, okay? This may or may not resonate with everybody. For some of you, this could be a twin flame, and for some, it will be just like a deep soul level connection, okay? I'm gonna put that over here. All right, I'm gonna get right into some tarot. All right, what do we need? All right, clear the deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Six of Pentacles, okay? So this is like giving and receiving in balance, okay? Reciprocity. So in a situation where you may have not been receiving, there may not have been a balanced give and take in this situation. With this deepening comes a balance, okay? Someone wanting to give to this connection, a more balanced reciprocity. All right, what messages do we need here? Okay. All right, 1, 2, what do we have? Okay, first card out, we have 8 of Swords. Okay, trapped, restricted, okay, blinded. 8 of Swords is a self-imposed prison of the mind, okay? This could be your energy right here, okay? This being stuck in the mind, being trapped, restricted. All right, bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Swords. This is taking a break, healing, relaxing, resting, self-reflection, okay? Now is the time to heal and rest, okay? This needs to be healed before this connection can come together, okay? Clarity is needed here with Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth, new ideas, victory, triumph over this self-imposed prison, this restriction. Once this healing occurs, we have King of Pentacles. This is abundance, prosperity, secure, stable, okay? So before this connection can come together or deepen, this 8 of Swords energy, this entrapment, restricted feeling, this mind, this self-imposed prison of the mind needs to be healed, okay? The healing has to happen. And since we had this twin flame card out here, this person is your mirror soul, there's a great likelihood that there is mirrored behavior happening on both ends that needs to be healed before this connection can deepen. Okay, so that's where this is at right now for this connection. Let's clarify. Clear the deck. I'm going to use my friend's tarot. All right, bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Cups. So this is sadness, regret, loss, okay? So there is a sense of sadness right now surrounding this, okay? Which is what's leading to all of this overthinking, okay? Your emotions can really take control of your mind. Like I said, with this 4 of Swords at the bottom, this is really a time to rest and heal the mind. Let's clarify this 8 of Swords. All right, we got 2 out with that. Wow. So 2 cards out together, and we have the Lovers and the Tower, okay? So this is definitely a soul connection with the Lovers here, and there is something unexpected with the Tower here, some type of unexpected change that is happening. This unexpected change may have created this stressful mind situation, this overthinking, this self-imposed being stuck in the head, self-imposed prison that could be creating this overthinking, or there is something that is going to happen very suddenly to break free from this mental state, all right, to bring this clarity. Like I said with the Ace of Swords, let's clarify the Ace of Swords. Yeah, King of Swords, okay? King of Swords is about communication, truth as well, and clarity. So there is communication coming, okay, that will bring a stronger, okay, sense of this connection, strengthening, deepening this connection, okay? And the King of Swords is also very wise, okay? He's learned all his lessons. This is about balancing the head and the heart, okay, and being able to communicate from a very logical standpoint. So this is integrating all of the knowledge learned through all the lessons, the wisdom, and being able to use all that to communicate clearly and to bring clarity. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles energy. Okay. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. So this is definitely, like I said, soulmate, twin flame. Oh my gosh, 2 cards out together again, and we have the Sun and Ace of Cups. So this leads to a whole new beginning in love. The Sun is like the happiest card in the deck. This is clarity, it is joy, it is happiness, okay? Let's get some more about all of this. So things might seem stressful right now. There's this sense of this 8 of Swords being stuck or trapped, overthinking. But this is all an illusion, okay? And there is clarity coming. What else is needed? What other messages about this? Okay. All right. All right, first card that flipped out here, it says snake, not what it looks like. What did I just say? This is an illusion. This 8 of Swords, this self-imposed prison, typically it's an illusion. You're not actually trapped. It's just these thoughts, the overthinking that is creating this entrapment, okay? It's not real, okay? Change, transition. Change is coming, okay? There is communication that will bring change. This Tower is unexpected change, okay? Change is coming here. And this overthinking has to do with feeling like there is competition, okay? Like there is someone involved. And that's what this clarity is going to come in about, okay? So I think there is some overthinking here of feeling like you have to pick which side of the coin that you're on in this situation. So whether you're the person who is overthinking and feeling like you're competing with someone else, or that could be the other person on the other end. But there is clarity coming, okay? Communication about this. All right, what else is needed? What other messages can you get about this? All right, bottom of the deck, we have music. So somebody could be a musician in this connection, or music could be significant to this connection or relationship, or to one of you. You could be getting signs and synchronicities through music and lyrics. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, yep, we have soulmate card again. Very very clear. So we have soulmate, twin flame, soul contract. Okay, this could be even a past life. If it is a twin flame, then it is a past life connection. Okay, so storm warning. Okay, so this is like the Tower. There is something either that just happened or that is going to happen that brings this change, this transition in this connection. Okay, relationship, so commitment, partner. So this is headed in the direction of becoming a more solid, okay, deepening of this connection, a more solid relationship. So it looks like at one point in time somebody disappeared and ghosted, which is very common in a twin flame connection. Okay, there's usually a runner chaser dynamic. So I think this is what kind of created some of this chaos and this overthinking, this 8 of Swords energy, and feeling like there is somebody else involved, that there's competition here. Because when someone just ups and leaves, like what else are you going to think, especially when they leave unexpectedly? You're left with your own thoughts in mind to fill in the blanks, right? And so you start creating all of these stories. Trust me, I've been there. I know what this feels like, okay? And these connections are not for the weak, let me tell you. But there's going to be clarity coming that this had nothing to do with competition or there being another person involved. This had to do with finances. Okay, somebody was concerned with having some financial and money problems or a problem at work. And a lot of times those issues bring a sense of inadequacy or lack or being not good enough, okay? And this is a common reason why someone will not feel good enough for a connection and they end up running. The problem is there's been a lack of communication here. But like I said, with this Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, with that, there is communication. Okay, there is change coming that is going to bring clarity to this situation, which will bring a deepening to this situation. It will help put an ease to this overthinking, okay? And this healing will come. But in the meantime, you need to be working on the healing of yourself in the meantime, okay? Getting control of the mind, these negative thoughts, okay? Now is the time to take control of those thoughts. Let's get a message from here. Okay. All right. There it is. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have a deep soul bond is on the horizon. One that will challenge you, transform you, and ultimately bring you to a place of profound love and understanding, okay? So, like, we have this deepening here. There is a deep connection coming in, okay? It's coming back. And we have the answers you seek in love do not lie in the external world, but deep within your own soul, where the truth of your desires resides. So now is a time, like I said, to take some time with yourself, okay? To heal, okay? This Four of Swords energy, and to focus on your own mind, okay? Your own desires. Get out of this self-imposed prison. Like I said, it's an illusion. You're not trapped. You're not restricted. This overthinking needs to be healed. And like I said, this is most likely happening on both ends because this is a mirrored connection here, okay? So this week, think about working on this healing. What are you overthinking? Where are you putting your thoughts? Take some time to redirect these thoughts. And underneath that is law of attraction. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. But what I said is, where your focus goes, energy flows. So what you're feeding is what's going to grow. So if you're feeding these negative thoughts and fears, that's what's going to grow. Redirect those thoughts to the positive, to what it is that you desire and what you want, okay? And that is what you're attracting to yourself. So envision this clarity, this communication coming in, okay? That's going to bring this change, okay? And that is going to deepen and strengthen this connection. Let's get some love messages from your person. Oh, wow. There is a lot. Okay, bottom of the deck, I want to make you smile. Okay, so I really don't pick up on a really negative, purposeful, hurtful energy here. I sense that there was a feeling of like inadequacy or lack or feeling not good enough, not enough due to this like financial situation or work situation, which caused a person to run away, to ghost, disappear. Okay, just like disappear into the ether, like crickets, silence, gone, okay? And I've seen it before. I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like. So I get it. And if you're the person on the receiving end of that, sending you love and healing, my heart goes out to you because I know what that feels like. Okay, I spy on your social media. So this person is keeping tabs still, okay? I feel like in reality, it seems like this connection is no longer or no contact, but I feel like energetically, this is still very much happening, okay? The spying, the thinking, the emotions are still very much real and relevant. I let other people influence my choices. So this has been coming out a lot. This actually just came out. I think that also came out in that singles Saturday reading I was just talking about that I did a couple days ago. So go check that out because that is also another message that came out. So someone may have been influenced, okay, by someone else, or someone may have made a comment about someone's job or financial situation that influenced them to make them feel not good enough, or like they weren't ready or shouldn't be ready to be in a relationship because they aren't where they need to be financially. I love your sense of humor. I have never felt this strongly about someone before, and that is also another clear-cut indicator of a runner, okay? They feel these emotions very intensely. This happens a lot in this twin flame journey, twin flame connections. They feel these deep, deep emotions they've never had before, and they don't know how to handle and process those emotions because they typically don't have, the runners typically don't have the emotional IQ, the emotional intelligence to handle feelings that are so deep, okay? And that causes them to run. Look at this. I repress my emotions. What was I just saying? They have a difficult time processing these emotions, and so they repress them, okay? I am focused on my career and finances. Yeah, there's definitely this element here to these finances and feeling like they needed to become more solid financially. And with the King of Pentacles as the outcome energy that we had over here, this is also a very stable, solid king, okay? This is a very abundant, prosperous, wealthy king, okay? Stable. So there's definitely an element of this person feeling like they needed to work on their stability, their finances, before being able to truly commit or give to this connection, because they just personally, honestly, didn't feel good enough for this connection, not having their you know what together. Let me get, these are some timing cards. I don't claim to be able to predict timelines, but let's see what we get out here. Everybody is on a different timeline. Like I said, if you are finding this, then there is definitely a message here for you. This is what is in the energy coming out for this week, Monday the 26th through Sunday, February 1st. Let's see what timing cards we get here for this. Okay. What do we get? Okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck, starting out, we had indecision is causing delays. Okay. So there is some contemplating, going back and forth. Okay. Overthinking. Okay. Causing delays. At the bottom of the deck, after shuffling, we have it's worth the time. So whatever time it takes, the wait, it's worth the wait is what this is saying. All right. Let's see what we got out here. All right, we have April. Okay, this is card 18, so April 18th, or just April in general, may be significant to this connection, or this could even be a month of a birthday or something significant to this connection, or this just could be saying that something may be happening that is significant in April. And then we have September. Okay, so this is a fall time, September. This is card 23, so September 23rd could be an important date, or just, like I said, September in general could be important to this connection. Something could be happening in September. It could be a birthday month or significant month for either of you. And then also November, which is the fall. So we have number 25 here, so November 25th could be significant. Something may be happening, like I said, a birthday. Could be in November for either of you, or any of these months could be significant to you or this connection. April, September, November, or some significant changes or events might be happening in these months. All right, I am going to get some charms to finish. So these charms could just be signs for you that this reading either resonates for you. It could be confirmation for you that this reading is for you. Let's see what we get here. All right, we got a bunch. Okay, so we have Aries. So somebody could be an Aries. We also have Aquarius. So somebody could be an Aquarius, or these could be seasons. Aries season, Aquarius season. Aries season does run through April. It starts in March and runs through April. Aquarius season, we just entered right now. So something could be happening right now if that's not a birthday for someone. We also have Taurus. We got a bunch of zodiac. Okay, so we have Taurus. So somebody could be a Taurus, or it could be any of these signs could be in your big three, your sun, moon, rising signs, or Venus for that matter, since this is a love reading and your Venus sign is the area that rules your love life. Okay, so sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. We have Leo. Okay, so this is like more summertime, August, I think into September, and we have September here. And Sagittarius. So somebody could be a Sagittarius, but Sagittarius also is in November, which we have the November card here as well. Okay, we have this star with this little crescent moon in it, with this like teal and purple. Okay, so this could be, I just said, these zodiac signs could be your sun, moon, or rising. So this could be pointing to, so your sun sign is the same as your star sign. So this could be sun or moon, or these colors, could be significant to you. These purple and green. So I'd pay attention to your star and moon. So the tree of life. Okay, so this is all about the journey. Okay, this is all about the spiritual growth, and twin flame journey is a very spiritual path and spiritual journey. And this is about the deepening, really. This is about the roots, okay? Being grounded very deeply and being rooted, grounded like a tree. And this is about this strong path and evolution and growth on this path. Okay, we have a key. So when I just pulled this key out, this was bringing me right to this like Ace of Swords and King of Swords. And I feel like something is going to be unlocked. Like the truth is going to be unlocked, brought to light here in this situation. This is a little clothespin charm. And this signifies something needing to be mended. Okay, like when you use a clothespin, you're putting something back together. You're closing it back together. So this is about bringing healing, okay? Mending something. We have a little bow here. This is giving me gift vibes. There could be something to do with a gift or somebody wanting to give a gift. There was that energy in the beginning of that Six of Pentacles, that reciprocity. So somebody might be wanting to give someone something, or someone has a gift for someone else. What else do we have here? We have, okay, this red pepper. So things may be getting quite spicy between the two of you. Somebody might really enjoy spicy foods in this connection. Oh, I'm dropping. We have a butterfly. So this signifies this change and transformation that is about to take place in this connection. So butterflies evolve from their cocoon. And I feel as though this connection is going through, which we had that change and transition card over here. This is going through a major change. And with this deepening, this is like the butterfly coming out of that cocoon, okay? And we also have a bunch of letters here. So we have the letter M, as in, I'm getting Michael, Matthew. We have the letter M twice, actually. So somebody could have like double letters in their names. We have the letter D. I know these are little, you can't see them. We have the letter E, the letter S, the letter N, I just heard Nate, the letter Z, Zach, Okay. And then we have a little crown here, and I'm being drawn to this King of Pentacles energy here. I feel as though that this person felt as though that they needed to step up their game, okay? To step up, I'm hearing, to evolve up their game, okay? And I actually I dropped one of those charms, and when I went down to grab it off the floor, there was a random love card. Okay, I didn't even use these love cards in this reading right now, but there was a random one of these love cards down there, and I just feel like that is so like synchronistic and symbolic, so I'm just gonna take it. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So right now, in this moment, this overthinking is going to do nothing. Okay, this Eight of Swords energy, that whoever is putting themselves in this prison of the mind is not helping at all. Okay, redirect these thoughts. Acceptance is the key. Oh my gosh, and we had this key over here. There it is. There it is. Acceptance is the key to inner peace right now. So the advice for this week is to just accept things the way they are, to try and let go of these thoughts, redirect these thoughts, and allow this to unfold, because change is happening and clarity will come. Okay, clarity is coming, and there is success to be had and great happiness in this connection. That is your reading for Monday, January 6th through February 1st, okay? Let me know if this resonated with you, if any of these signs or symbols connected with you. Let me know in the comments. Please like the video if this did connect with you, or if you enjoyed this reading. If you're watching this reading, hit subscribe if you have not already. I'm going to be doing more love readings, and I post daily little short reading every day, and I do new moon and full moon readings every month, a little bit of something for everyone. So your subscriptions are very much appreciated, and your likes, and I will see you back soon.